I'm Shai Rupra, and I'm the founder of Email Diet. I want everyone right now to pull out their phones, their laptops, whatever, and I want you all to send me an email to shai@shairupra.com, and I want you to tell me how you're feeling. I'm currently feeling tired. Okay? So let's get started. What's the problem? I use email far too much. I'm on the internet, at my workstation, on this program all the time, and I'm wasting time. I could be using that time to do things like working, I could be programming, I could be designing, I could be doing literally anything that isn't email. So we went and we talked to some business professionals, and we asked their stories, and we found a guy who runs a department at P&G, and he was talking to me about how he maps the email frequency of his users. And it turns out his users, or his employees, when the email frequency would hit a certain point, he would know that's when the team has become dysfunctional. This is the point where our team is not doing work, they're spending too much time emailing back and forth, and so he'd schedule a meeting, put them in the same room, and have them talk, and then he would notice the email frequency would completely drop. GE is currently actually trying to make it so that they use email significantly less. They waste too much time sending email. I was talking to Jason Ritter, who's a member of the IMLP program at GE, and he said treating email as data in a business intelligence fashion, the same way you might treat sales or another form of data, will give you a significant amount of benefits. Okay, so we're going to look at email as a way to save time and to save money. So I'm going to show a demonstration. So this is our program. This is Email Diet. This is Email Diet. So, let's say, so this is my subject, this is the subject usage for the things that you guys just sent us. Let's see how everyone's feeling. It seems that we have a lot of excited people in the room. We have people who are cold, people who are bored. I hope my presentation isn't that bad. We have people that are hungry. So that's just from today's data. Let's take a look at about we've learned from that. I had a social butterfly phase that started after 2003. In 2003, I sent 8 emails, and then I kind of exponentially started showing all my emails. I spend far too much time working and scheduling meetings for student government. These are just small things that I've learned, and I can use to kind of make myself more productive. Let's just start phone calling instead of emailing back and forth about meetings. Okay. So with this data, we'll provide an example of organizational behavior. We'll be able to tell you what are your users doing and what are they wasting their time on. And we'll be able to adjust accordingly. Okay. So what's our business plan? How are we going to monetize this? We have a 3-phase business plan. First, we're going to roll this out to individuals completely for free. Plug in your email. We've built this using IMAP, so anyone can use it. It's email agnostic. Just have a look. We'll use this to build our brand and to verify our process. Secondly, we'll roll this out for free to small businesses. We'll let small businesses use our data free for 3 quarters, and we'll see, does our product actually work? Can we, quantifying our email, taking an analytical view of our email, figure out ways to save time? And then thirdly, using that data that we've got, we'll figure out a way to automate this generation. So when you generate your data, you'll get a personal report for every employee in your company, and it'll say, hey, you write really long emails. Why don't you try being concise? It'll save 5 minutes every day. Okay? So our main goal is to sell this to large companies. So looking forward, the next step. Our team, if you guys want to wave, our team is 2 developers, an astrophysicist, and 2 very analytical business people. We're a very left-brain focused team. So next step for us is getting a functional, pretty elegant-looking way to visualize things, so people actually want to see this data and people will actually want to understand and be able to use it. So we're Email Diet, and we're hoping to solve the problem of you spending far too much time on your email, save you time, save you work, let you be able to see your family again. Check us out at emaildiet.co. Thanks for your time. So another guy I talked to at GE, they're actually already doing this sort of monitoring on just their general internet traffic. You'd be surprised how many people look at porn at work in GE. So they already have this capability to search your emails anyway and see exactly what you're doing. The big thing that did come up from that was security. So GE is a company that works on a lot of government contracts. So we would have a three-phase kind of pricing plan. The first phase, which would be that individual free thing. The second phase, or second tier, so Email Diet Pro, which would be an online kind of cloud-based service. You'd be able to plug your employees straight into it. And then a third thing where we would let you contact us and we would let you install a local instance of our program. So that would give them the security that they required. And we would have a data analysis, sign an NDA, and send them over to your company to give you personalized reports if that's what you want. So the bigger issue is kind of the security of that data, but they're already looking at that data.
So let's say I'm using this in a large corporation.
So, okay, if we look at this from how much time do you spend, if you reply all really frequently, that means someone has to read your reply all. So we can find out that someone is abusing that function. You're hitting reply all too much. That's costing us 1 minute per person on that thread. You just wasted half an hour. You just saved half an hour over one email, and so that's time is money. So that's where I think the avenue for corporate usage comes in.
So if I'm using a large corporation and I get this data, right now, who in that company is going to do anything about it? And what are they? What function would do this? How do you think that would be?
So
really
I think this is something that should be. I think this is a report that should be done quarterly, so you actually have time to make cultural change. And I think this is something that should be managed by individual department heads and team leaders. The culture of every team and every department is very different, even within an internal company. So let's have the managers take care of it. And they can, talk one-on-one, and they can focus on this kind of cultural change and this cultural paradigm within your organization, because they're the people right out there. We would generate the reports and then send it down.
All right, thanks.